You got to see the tape to know what the man's talking about.
Yeah.
You're right.
Skateboarding is a fad that has been up and down in terms of popularity. It seems right now the sport is only for a select few, and some of those are riding the half pipe.
What you're seeing is an untold skate story from the Southeast that is a compilation of over 150 hours of footage that was shot at a time when no one had a video camera. So the documentation is actually rare and weird. But back then, everybody just said, put the fucking camera away, you know? Let's skate. Why have you not heard a Southern story yet? Because we didn't give a fuck. First time I ever noticed any kind of attitude about it was basically, I saw someone that had a sticker that said, we don't care how the fuck they do it in California. And it was some fucking dude grinding a pool with the sticker I saw. I was like, damn, that's fucking nuts. Like, and then I realized that those dudes out there had twice as many skate parks poured for them, and the scene, all the companies were out there. We were over here just to get a free board or get anything at all. Wasn't gonna happen probably. So we were just already prepared for that. And then I looked around, I saw what was going on the East Coast, and saw people like Lowe, Jimmy O'Brien, John Hillsman, John Hughes, Tommy Kay, Tim Payne, Blaze Bluen, and Lenny Bird. And realized how much was going down on the East Coast.
Georgia has a lot of skaters. Florida has a lot of skaters. And like the rest of the world doesn't just exist in California. Like skating's global, not just there.
We were elitists. We were the select few who decided, we're gonna do this thing no matter how much they tell us not to.
Bailing for everyone's pleasure behind the video camera.
I grew up in the 80s, which was basically all the backyard or find some shit, and that was it.
We were building things maybe in our backyard, but not really. We really didn't know how yet because we hadn't seen examples which would come with this new concrete was being poured all around us for these private investment skate parks. They didn't make money. They went bankrupt. They didn't last very long at all. I mean, that period went by in 2 years. We'd already seen examples of how they built the pools, how the transitions were laid, and it gave us more ideas for our own backyards, which I think that do-it-yourself attitude crossed all the way across the whole East Coast with mini ramps and vert ramps in every backyard.
It was easy for us to drive down the street, go by a construction job site, see a bunch of wood lying in a dumpster and throw it in the back of the truck and bring it home and put it together. I mean, we built like 32-foot wide vert ramps before for $12. Basically, it's using what you have around you to create something to ride.
Nobody had any money, dude. We were fucking broke as a joke. So you could get some wood off a job site or wherever you happen to get some wood from. Someone's dad's tearing down a shed. Everybody kicks in, whatever it takes. You could do that, and you could build it in your parents' backyard or your buddy's parents' backyard because it wasn't permanent. You didn't need anything to do it. All you had to do was get started, and then by the time you had the trannies up, and Mom came home and started freaking out, you're almost there. So, shit, that's pretty tight. Might as well let us finish.
You had places like the Ramp Ranch and Thomas's Ramp where, the people that were really committed could come and get together in there, and whoever knew that, they knew where to go, which is pretty much how it was.
It's a pretty blowing up skate scene for being in the fucking middle of nowhere.
During its heyday, everybody tried to cash in on skateboarding's popularity.
Man, we were amazed even to see the skate parks open in the first place. Like when those happened, you saw someone else like, hey, have you seen you got at the skate park?
A lot of concrete parks in the late 70s, early 80s, and then they were torn down. That's why Kona Skate Park from back in the day is so good, because that's one of the few parks in the world left from the 70s.
You gotta love Kona, That's all there is to it. I mean, it's beautiful. I wish I had it in my backyard.
I think probably at least 45% of us are probably already building in our backyards before the parks never got those, or we thought they were going, just because we didn't want to pay $8 to go ride the fucking park. And we don't want to sit there and wait for someone else to drop in. We just want to fucking run our own scene.
I don't know, there was all these skate parks, but we never went to that many of them just because we had all our vert ramps, and that's what we skated for free.